This week, the world observed the World Contraceptive Day on September 26th with a renewed course on how to improve access to the use of child spacing method, and no one should be exempted from this course. In our own little way, we try to encourage the use of child spacing method, the modern ones, improved, informed decision and safe decision about child spacing method. We believe no one, especially women of reproductive age, should be exempted from this decision. And this is what we do on this show. We try to encourage people to make informed, safe, and modern child spacing method. I'm Ola Sumbo Mudupe. This is Contraceptive Matters with DKC Nigeria. Welcome to the show. The program continues shortly. Thanks for staying with us. This is Contraceptive Matters with DKC Nigeria, and I'm Ola Sumbo Mudupe. Remember, this show is made possible by DKC Nigeria, one of the largest and private providers of contraceptives and modern reproductive health products in the country. And what we do basically is to encourage women, especially families, to make informed decisions about child spacing method, thereby reducing maternal mortality rates. We also try to encourage every woman out there to want every pregnancy, to desire every pregnancy. We want to reduce the numbers of unsafe abortion. We want to reduce maternal mortality. We also want to reduce sexually transmitted diseases out there. And today we are looking at something different. It's a dual purpose method. Most people call it a barrier method. But before I introduce the topic, I would like to introduce my guest. I have two beautiful women in the house. Sitting close to me is Dr. Tosin Laleye. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon, viewers at home.
And Lara Aluko, the Media and Communications Manager with DKT Nigeria. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon, viewers at home.
How was your week?
Well, it's been fine.
Awesome.
And I hope you're enjoying your weekend already.
Yes, we are. At least we're in the studio. So
yes,
the fact that we are here to affect life is part of the wonderful weekend.
Okay, so today we are looking at a dual purpose method. Most people call it a barrier method. Can you please enlighten members of the public on what a barrier method is?
Okay, thank you very much. As you introduced, this method we're talking about this afternoon is a barrier method of contraceptive. It's made from rubber or latex in some cases, commonly referred to as the condom. And then we have the male and the female version. So we have the one made specially for males and we have another one for females. And like you rightly said, it serves a dual purpose in that apart from helping to prevent unwanted pregnancy, it also helps in preventing sexually transmitted infections. So that's why we call it a dual purpose method of contraceptive.
Okay, why do I need a barrier method when there are other child spacing methods out there?
Okay, so basically, talking like she has actually explained, this method, talking about the condom now, so is actually a method that serves the dual purpose. So you actually need it not just to prevent pregnancy, but also to prevent the sexually transmitted infections and diseases. So, you know, because all the other methods, talking about the hormonals, talking about the pill, the post-pill, the level firm, talking about the implants, the Jadel, the implantor, or the coil, the IUD, that's talking about the Lydia. All those ones, what they actually do for you is to actually prevent against pregnancy. And these methods that I've mentioned, the hormonal, talking about the injectables, the pills, the implants, they are actually used by women. They are used by the female folks. But talking about the, you know, the barrier method, the condom now, talking about it, is actually, you know, in this our own part of the world, is so popular with the male folks. So you hear talking about the male and the female, you know, barrier method. So for the beautiful thing about it is that since we have almost all the other methods for female, we have this particular one for the male. So the male also can actually be involved in child spacing. They can actually be involved in using modern contraception. And also, you know, both for them and for the female, outside of the fact that they are just preventing pregnancy, they are also preventing sexually transmitted infections.
Okay, because oftentimes men have made inquiries about child spacing method dedicated for them. You wanted to chip in something?
Yes, I just want to add to some women, in some cases you hear they don't want, I don't want injection, I don't want to take any pills, I don't want any chemicals in my body and all of that. So that's one added advantage again of this particular method. You are not introducing any chemical into your body. It's just a barrier method, and once you are done, you take it out and you dispose of it. So if you want something natural, you don't want to introduce any chemicals into your body, it's a good method.
Okay, can this method be used with other contraceptives?
Yes, it can. Yes, you can actually use it with other contraceptives. You know, there are some times that when you, for example, maybe you're on a method and the method expires, and you go for a new one, you know, you realize that they will tell you that, okay, in the next 3 to 7 days, before the method that you've just adopted, before it's actually kick into action, that, or in case you are going to have intercourse, you need to protect yourself. So you can actually use it with any other method. But I will usually say that for the male and female now, both of you cannot actually use the condoms together. You can't use it at the same time. So it's either one, it's either the female is using, the male is not using, or the male is using, the female is not using. But if both are using together, you have frictions and it can burst.
Oh, okay.
All right. In addition to that, you can also use this with other methods if you are worried about contracting a sexually transmitted infection.
Okay.
So you may be on the injectable or maybe on the pills, for example, but if you are not sure of how, you are not sure about whether or not your partner has multiple partners, yes. So to keep yourself safe from sexually transmitted infection, you can actually adopt this method in addition to the one you have on already.
Okay, most times men, they complain about the durability of this barrier method.
Yes.
How can you preserve it? Because most of them, they complain about it tearing, wearing out and all that. How do you prevent that from happening?
Okay, so that will now bring me to the fact that, number one, which brand are you getting? Which brand do they get? For our own brand, they are double, you know, they've been tested. There is a quality, you know, international standard quality number, you know, meaning that it's been, the way it's been manufactured to function for you optimally. Okay. So, but now, for those that are complaining that, oh, okay, well, it's tearing, it's bursting, well, let's ask them this question. When you buy, do you actually check out for the expiration date? Okay. Because if this particular method we are talking about, if the condom has expired, believe me, you cannot get the best out of it. It could tear, it could burst, you know, when you are using it. That is one. Then number two, where you are even buying from, or even you yourself that wants to use, how do you take care of this method? The storage method. Yes, the storage method. Is it the one that you keep inside your, you know, back pocket, that you sit on it from, you know, for almost every day, 1 week, 1 month is in your bag, is in your wallet, and you're always sitting on it? Or is it the one that you get from under the sun? You get it. So, you know, the method of storage also matters for this particular method for the condoms now. Then you're also talking about now talking about the usage. Because for you to actually get the best, for you to get 98% effectiveness from this barrier method, talking about the condom, then you actually need to wear properly. So the question is, are you wearing properly? Hope you are not wearing it inside out. Hope when you want to open it, hope you are not tearing with teeth, with scissors, with fingernails. Those are the things that makes it. So how do you tear? Yes, how do you tear with what those three you just mentioned? You know, the way it's been packaged, there is a part like of a perforated line. Yes, where you can always just tear off. Yes, you can tear it off without using a scissors, without using your teeth, without using a knife. Then now wearing it, hope you're wearing the part that is supposed to be outside, because when you look at it, you know, the way they are showing it on our screen, when you look at it, there's a part that is lubricated that is supposed to be the outer part. Hope that is not the part you are wearing in. You get it? So, you know, the method of usage actually determine how you know, effective is going to be for you. But for you to get that 98% effectiveness out of it, in terms of preventing sexually transmitted diseases, in terms of preventing pregnancy, then you need to wear correctly. Okay, you've heard Omolara trying to enlighten us on how to actually get the best out of the barrier method. Make sure you get the right brand. Make sure you check the expiration date, and that's the lifespan. Check the storage method. You might ask the vendor how, or even before getting there, before buying it at the store, you would surely know if it's stored properly. Then you should wear properly. So, sorry if I may just add to that. Sometimes people may purchase more than one pack. So when you are going to keep it at home also, you usually see on it written store in a cool, dry place. So it doesn't like need to be in the fridge or something, but just make sure you keep it in a part of the house where it is kept cool at all time, not that it gets heated up and all of that. Okay, so what are some of the benefits of this barrier method? Okay. Yeah, we've actually mentioned some of them already. The barrier method, because like we said earlier, most of the time males complain that they don't usually get to have the best out of it. No, ways of preventing unwanted pregnancy. So it's actually a method for the males. So that's one good thing about it. And then another advantage of it is that, like I said the other time, it's natural. You are not introducing any chemicals or anything like that
into your body, then it is easily, you can get it almost anywhere. You don't need a prescription to get it. You can get it almost anywhere. And again, it is very cheap. It is not expensive to buy. And like we've explained, it is easy to also use. You don't need to consult a medical practitioner to teach you how to use and all of that. So those are some of the advantages of this particular method.
And also, you know, like people will always ask, this method that you are talking about, if I use this method, what is the side effect? With this particular method, you're talking about the condom, because it is one outside of the, you know, organ, it's not into the system. So you can be sure that no side effect, except,
well, of course,
you know, yes,
people that react to latex or rubber, you may just
that,
have a few irritations.
But outside of that, you are good to go. Then also, it's also another method that is just like when we discussed the Kaya diaphragm, you know, Kaya diaphragm also used by women is another barrier method. You know, it's used as you go. So it's not something that some people will ask you, oh, I'm on this particular method, I've not had intercourse for so many months, do I stop? And for this particular one, you know, talking about both the male and the female condoms, it's only when you need it that you use it. Yes. And like she said, they are very affordable. For our brand, talking about the Fiesta condom, you get as low as 100 naira. For the Kiss, you get 50 naira.
Okay, it's still Contraceptive Matters with DKT Nigeria, and today we are discussing barrier methods, simply known as condoms. I'm sure most people out there, viewers out there, I'm sure they can attest to the fact that they know about this method. But today we're actually enlightening you on how to use it, how to get the best out of it. And we've been doing that with the Media and Communications Manager with DKT Nigeria, Omo Lara Luko, and our medical practitioner, Dr. Tosin Laleye. Before we take a break now, I would like you to know that you can get more information about this program, especially DKT Nigeria, on www.honeyandbanana.com, or send RHS if you have any questions, 1 or 2 questions to ask. Send RHS, type RHS, space, your question to 38350. Type RHS, space, your question to 38350. A doctor will actually call you back immediately. Your message delivers. Right now on the show, you can also send your messages to our WhatsApp line on 0809 0279018. 0809 0279018. And when we return, after the break, we'll discuss the types, how to manage some of the side effects, because the doctor said there are minimal side effects. We'll talk about them, then we'll open the lines. Please stay with us. The program continues in a bit. Thanks for staying with us. It's still Contraceptive Matters with DKT Nigeria, and this program is made possible by, of course, DKT Nigeria, one of the largest and private providers of contraceptives and reproductive health products. And basically what we do on this show is to encourage families, especially women, make informed and safe choices when it comes to child spacing method. We try to encourage child spacing method, thereby controlling, don't let me say controlling the population, avoiding population explosion, because according to the World Health Organization, the World Health Assembly, everyone is trying, so every stakeholder is trying to work towards the vision FP 2020, where every pregnancy is wanted. We don't want unsafe abortion, we don't want unwanted pregnancies, and we don't want sexually transmitted diseases out there anymore. So that is why we are here. We try to encourage everyone to make that informed and smart or sharp choices. And today we are talking about a barrier method, and I have with me Dr. Tosin Laleye, a medical practitioner, and Omolara Aluko, the media and communications manager with DKT Nigeria. Thanks for staying with us. So quickly, let's look at the types we have out there.
Okay. Talking about the barrier method, talking about the condoms from the stable of DKT International Nigeria now.
Okay.
So we have our premium brands. We have, like I said, when I was talking about the fact that some men are complaining that it's failing them, I was talking about the fact that which brand are you actually buying from the stores? So for us, we have two brands of the male barrier method of the male condom. We have the one that is called Fiesta.
Okay.
We call it Fiesta, is a premium brand. And we have the Keys also. So now let me quickly talk about what we do, differently from other brands in the market.
Okay.
For us, we believe that spice is always good for you to spice up your life. It's always good for you to spice up your sexual life. It's, it's not good for sexual life to be boring. And that is why we decided that, we are going to give the men and the women out there something interesting, something for them to look forward to use, when they are going to have intercourse. And that is why we have our Fiesta brand. We have 12 exciting variants.
12?
Yes, 12 exciting variants. We went to the street, we carried out survey, why aren't men using, what are their complaints, and all the complaints, we put it together, and we put it to use, and we actually came out with, this variant, yes, for men to choose from. I will start by saying we have a Fiesta Dotted. You may be wondering, dotted. Yes. It's actually a barrier method. Is a condom with over 500 dots on it.
What's the essence of the dots?
Thank you. The essence of the dots, after the program, I'll give you a sample. Then you come back next week and tell the listeners the essence of the dot. But basically, the essence of the dot is actually to increase satisfaction for the partner. Okay. You get it? Because some men will say, I want to use. It's my woman that is saying no. Okay. That I don't enjoy it. But with that dots, it actually helps increases sensation. Moving away from that also, we have the 3-in-1. The 3-in-1 now combines a rib. Is ribbed, is dotted, and is contoured. Like I said, for you out there that really want to make use, you want to enjoy your sexual life without having to worry about sexually transmitted diseases, you having to worry about pregnancy, then I would say that our variant of condom is what you should go for. So the rib, the 3-in-1 combines rib, dot, and it is contoured. Then moving away from that, we have the ultra thin. Whenever I talk about the ultra thin, when I talk to people, they say, you say something is ultra thin, it means it can burst. I said, no, it cannot. Because it is ultra thin doesn't mean that the quality is reduced. No, it is ultra thin, and it is meant for those that really want the natural feel. I don't want it to feel as if I'm wearing a barrier. I don't want it to feel as if there's a barrier between me and my partner. Then you can go for the ultra thin. Then moving away from that, we have, for us here, we have men say, some of these things, is from the white people, they are not African. We have the original black. And we call it the Babadudu. For people that speak Yoruba, we call it the Babadudu. The original.
Is it dark in color?
Yes, it's black in color. A black man's thing.
Oh,
You understand?
okay.
So, you know, by the time you are wearing it, your partner doesn't feel there is a barrier. Your partner, you know, your partner doesn't feel there's something, you know, between you and her. You get it? So we have the original bag. Then moving away, we've heard this severally from men. Men will tell you that, oh, I don't do it, I don't wear it because I can't find my size.
Oh.
So we have the extra large. So we have the extra large.
Okay.
The extra large is to take care of those that says, oh, it is not for me because I can't find my size. Moving away from that also, we have the one that is, you know, we have two, you know, interesting ones talking about the prolong. The name says prolong, Fiesta prolong. What does it do? It's actually when one, for those men that say, oh, my problem is, you know, I come quickly and my partner doesn't like it, because we get lots of that question. How can I work on it? Doctor, help me. You know, for those set of people, we have a Fiesta prolong. Fiesta prolong is actually to
But
delay.
I have a question. For all these variants, do you have them for women as well?
Okay, you know, for female
Because
condoms.
it seems it's now a men's world now. Do you have this variant for women?
You know,
we have a female condom,
yes,
right?
we have a female condom. You know, but the female condoms are actually, you know, free. They are not meant, you know, for us at DKT, the ones we have are actually the F2F, the F2F female condoms. They're actually meant to be given out free. They are not actually for sale. But you know, Sumbo, now that it's coming to the men folk, you are jealous. And before now, all the other, don't you know, all the other methods.
All other methods
I am
are
representing
for women.
the female folks right
Okay.
here.
So all the other methods have been male, or female. But now we are saying that there's something for the men. So the prolong actually delays the ejaculation, you know, so that you can enjoy to the fullest. Then we have another one, you know, for those that are adventurous, for those that want to do something new, for those that want to try something new. We have the one that is called, we have the one that is glow in the dark. We call it Fiesta Glow.
Okay.
You know, there was a time I met with some guys and they said, oh, madam, that your Shana Wale. I said, what is Shana Wale? They said, your glow. I said, eh. Some other people even call it the Pathfinder. And I want, you know, people, you know, their experience.
Just coin different names.
Yes, they coin different names. You know, sometimes when I go to the streets and I meet people and they are telling me, oh, Pathfinder, did you come with Pathfinder? And I'm asking, which of our variants is Pathfinder? They said the glow. I say, oh, interesting. That's another beautiful name I can call it. So for those that are actually need to see the way clearly in the dark, then you can go for glow. Then moving away from glow, we also have the classic. The classic is for the regular. For me, I love things just natural, straight, simple. Oh, that's the kind that Sumbo will be interested, because she actually gave me the word. Sumbo
I was really trying to help you out. I was really trying to help you out.
Sumbo said simple. So for those that really want it simple, you go for, yes, you can go for the classic now. So, you know, talking about, it's just basically to make, you know, intercourse adventurous. Now, let me now come to the ones that the female folks will really, you know, be in love with. We have of the strawberry.
Oh,
yes, is a flavored. Yes, even Dr. Tosin is, she's smiling. Please talk about the strawberry and the chocolate.
Basically, like she mentioned, we have two flavored variants too from DKT, the chocolate flavored and the strawberry flavor. You know, it's nice when you are having fun with your partner and then you can you perceive that very nice fragrance. It just makes it all really beautiful, and I know that's one thing women will really, really enjoy. So it is all in the, like she said, all in the name of helping couples to make their sexual life interesting, instead of just doing the same thing over and over again. Add some spice and spice up your bedroom life, and it's also good for marriages. Even pastors advise that when you do something to spice things up in the bedroom, the marriage is better.
So basically, like all that we have said, all the variants we've been mentioning are Fiesta variants. So you have Fiesta Glow.
And
Fiesta,
they are available out there.
Yes, and they are available out there. You know, like doctor said, you don't need a prescription to buy. and you don't need to go far away from your environment.
Just try one out.
Yes, just try one out.
If you're not pleased with the variant, you can switch.
You move to the other. So you can ask for Fiesta Classic, you ask for Fiesta Strawberry, you ask for Fiesta Chocolate, Extra Large. You know, they are all Fiesta. Fiesta Extra Large, Fiesta, you know, Original Black, Fiesta Prolonged, Fiesta, you know. You ask for different variants and you get them, yes.
Okay, talking about the female barrier method, do they protect women against sexually transmitted diseases?
Yes.
Because of their variants now?
Yes, yes, they actually do. So talking about, that's why the fact that they have variants now. That's why the fact that you have them in variants,
does not diminish it.
It does not. The main essence of it is actually, the primary purpose is to prevent against pregnancy and sexually transmitted diseases. So just in addition to you preventing that, you know, the variants now to make it more interesting. Then also for the female or condom now, it's also, you know, perform the same function. What it does is to actually prevent the you know, sexually transmitted infections and diseases.
Okay, before we move on, we've been discussing barrier method. It's a child spacing method. It's called condom, and we've been discussing the different variants we have out there. We have the Pathfinder. Don't let me call it Shana Wole. We have the Pathfinder. We have the Original Black, the chocolate, the strawberry. If you're a woman and you are actually eager to or willing to try one of them, so just go to your vendor. You can get it across the counter, and the beautiful thing about it is that you don't need a prescription. Unlike other child spacing method, you don't need a prescription, and it serves a dual purpose: a child spacing method and a protection when you're talking about sexually transmitted diseases. All you need to do is check out the brand, any brand from the DKT stable, check the expiration date, the mode of storage, and wear properly. I'm sure you get the best out of it. I'm sure you can see the types. We have the big black, we have the stamina. I'm sure Omolara did not even mention some of them. We have the stamina, we have the big black. I can see the chocolate, strawberry, and so many of them. We have them out there. Just go out there and request for your variant. If you are the strawberry type, select the strawberry type. If you are the chocolate person, go for the chocolate. So briefly, let's go to all these variants. Do they have any side effects?
Yes. Thank you. Like we mentioned earlier, this particular barrier method, the condom, is made from rubber or latex. Okay. So if you are an individual who reacts to latex, for example, the usual gloves used by nurses and doctors at health centers are usually made out of latex. So if you are someone who reacts to that glove, then you are likely going to react to any other thing made out of latex. So, and if you do react to rubber or latex, then it is not advised that you use this method. But we only have very few people in that class reacting to that. So apart from that, there's really no other side effect, because like we said earlier, there's no chemical. You are not introducing any chemical into your body. You are not altering the natural state of your body. So apart from reaction to latex or rubber, there's really no other side effect of this method.
Okay, please, viewers at home, please share your thought with us on 0908-729-6673. 0908-729-6673. I wonder why people are not calling in today, because it's maybe because we are discussing a barrier method. Please, you can ask one or two questions about the barrier method. Call 0908-729-6673. I'll call that again, 0908-729-6673. You might ask one or two questions about other child spacing method, or send your WhatsApp messages to 0809-0279-018. 0809. Hello, good afternoon. Your name is Omolola? Calling from where? Thank you for calling. If I call. Okay, thank you so much. Welcome to Contraceptive Matters. Welcome to the show. Please go ahead. Why is what? Why
Oil.
is there oil
Okay,
on the
lubrication.
barrier method? Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Why is it always oily? Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Is there any reaction? Okay. Thank you, Omolola. Thank you for calling. Okay. Will you quickly respond to that?
Okay, well, the oil she's talking about is actually the lubricant.
Lubricants.
So it's meant to ease things out. You know, if you just pick rubber as it is and you are trying to fit it, you will, like she talked about friction and all of that earlier. So for ease of use and you know that once the male puts it on, his own is going into the female. So to make all of that process easy, that is why that lubricant is very necessary. Okay. And as for the reaction, just like I said before, if you react to rubber or latex, then you are not likely to enjoy using this method because you may have irritations and all of that.
Hello, good afternoon.
Oh, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Welcome to Contraceptive Matters.
Oh, God bless you. I'm calling from Ikorodu. My name is Olufemi.
Olufemi, thanks for calling.
Please, I've been sending message to your WhatsApp number. No reply.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Okay, share your message with us now.
Okay,
She will read it and I will.
you are doing a wonderful job. God will bless you.
Amen. And you too.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Amen. Please, I want to ask doctor, what can my wife use? Ever since our marriage last year, November,
Okay.
our monthly flow was stopped till now.
Okay, our monthly flow has stopped till now, ever since you got married, Abi? Is that your question? Did I get you right?
Oh, yes.
Yes, that's
Okay. Okay, is that all, Olufemi?
Yes, yes.
All right, thank you so much, Olufemi.
Okay.
You too.
Thank you for
Amen.
your question. Well, for you to be...
Bye.
For you to be asking about this, I'm going to assume she's not pregnant because one of the commonest causes of absence of menstrual flow is pregnancy. So in the absence of pregnancy, there are actually other things that may be responsible for her flow to have stopped. It could be due to hormonal imbalance or some other things like that. So I would actually advise that you see a doctor. Your wife needs to be investigated because there are various things that may cause this. So she needs to be investigated to arrive at what exactly is responsible for lack of menstrual flow, which we call amenorrhea. Amenorrhea has very many causes, so she needs to be investigated, and then once the cause is known, she can be treated appropriately.
Okay, let's...
So in addition to what Dr. Laleye has said, I would advise that they see a gynae.
Yes,
you know,
definitely.
Yes. So
even
they
if
don't
you
just
see a GP first, you will
they
definitely
should
be
be
referred to a gynecologist.
So they should actually see a
Yes.
gynecologist so that they can actually help.
Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Welcome to Contraceptive Matters. Hello? Oh, we lost that call. Let's read some messages we have here. When I have intercourse with my woman, she used to feel pains, and she will complain that the lower part is too big. What can I do?
Okay. So you know, for them, for any woman not to feel pain during intercourse, then she needs to be well lubricated.
Okay.
Yes, she needs to be well lubricated. So it could mean that she's not usually lubricated. And if that happens, there will be friction, and that's what will cause the pain. So for them, if they've not tried out, you have some lubricant. There's some lubricants you can walk into a pharmacy and get, good lubricants that both of them can actually use, for to make it easier and less painful. So once they try that out and she's still complaining of pain, then please, they need to visit their doctor. Get to your doctor so that your doctor can actually explain further some of the things that may be responsible and help find a solution to it.
Okay, if I may just add to that, like she said, lack of adequate lubrication can cause pain during intercourse, and then some pelvic malformations or problems can also lead to that. So you may need to actually see a gynecologist for proper examination for them to know exactly why you are having pain. And then positioning also matters. So you can try to change position and find the one that is suitable for you that will not cause you pain. Because really, if you are doing it right, you should not have pain.
Okay.
Yes.
Please, does this method have any side effects?
No, like we said, well, it's only people that react to latex. The condoms
Okay.
are made, both the male and the female are made from latex. So
Okay.
if you react to it, that's the only thing. And the reaction we are talking about is maybe, feelings, the organ scratching you after you might have used. So for you to know if you will react to it or not, the normal gloves that they wear, in the hospitals at the clinic, try one on your fingers and on your hands. So if you wear it and nothing happens, then you are good to go. Yes.
Okay. Please, sir, my wife had just discovered that she is 2 months pregnant and we don't need baby anymore for now. Please, could you advise us on what drugs we can use to use?
Okay. Well, for those set of people, they actually need to see their doctor. Please walk in, go and see your family physician, and they will advise you on what to do.
Okay. What are the other health benefits of child spacing method?
Okay. Okay. Aside from
That's broad.
That's okay.
Generally, okay, or just this method
Just
we're
this
talking
method,
about?
generally.
Generally.
Okay, well, it is the number one method is that you have for the woman now, it actually safeguards your health. You know, WHO recommends that for every woman, try as much as possible to leave 2 years gap between, births. So for you, if you're on a modern contraception method, it helps you to actually safeguard your health. It means that while you are nursing a baby, you are not complaining that you are pregnant, because we see that happens, just 2-3 months old baby.
Please, Lara, hold your thought. It seems we have a call. Hello, good afternoon. Hello? Hello? It seems, hello, good afternoon. Please speak up if you can hear us. Hello? I think we lost that call. Hello? Hello, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Welcome to the show. What's your name, please? Hello, good afternoon. What's your name, please? Okay, it seems you're shy.
Another
Please.
call.
Okay, we have another call. Hello, good afternoon. Please turn down the volume of your TV set. Hello, good afternoon. Please speak up. What's your name, please? Your name is? Dayo. Dayo, where are you calling from? Please go ahead with your question. You are calling from Badore. Okay? Please speak up a little bit. Okay, Dayo, please go ahead with your question. Oh, I'm afraid that's our last call. We are running out of time now. So continue your thoughts. You were saying something about...
okay, so, it actually helps
the
you
benefits.
safeguard, yes, it helps you to safeguard your health as a woman. Then outside of that too, looking at, for people with that have careers to follow, you have plans to do a lot of things, it's actually, and some doctors, doctors have even said that some of this method, some of them also have the non-contraceptive benefits. For the pills, there are some non-contraceptive benefits you get, if a doctor prescribes the pills for you outside of pregnancy prevention. So also the coil now, the hormonal coil, talking about the aloe vera, for people with heavy bleeds, that naturally their bleeds is usually heavy, doctors will say, oh, it's good, we can use this method to control it. So, for some of those methods, you have the non-contraceptive benefit, but you will need to see your medical practitioner for you to access those non-contraceptive benefits.
Yes.
Okay, doctor.
And like the one we've talked about today, it helps also to prevent sexually transmitted infection, apart from helping to prevent unwanted pregnancy.
Okay, what are your final thoughts on this particular barrier method before we go?
Okay, so, well, my thought is the barrier method, talking about the condoms, they are not expensive. All the Fiesta brand I've mentioned, the 12 variants,
So
of the 12, you have
because of the
100
variant,
naira.
the
Yes,
strawberry and chocolate.
you can get it for 100 naira.
Okay.
Walk across to any store, you get 100
Per
naira
pack.
Yes,
many
per
do you have
pack.
in a
You have
pack?
three in a pack.
That's
Three
cheap.
in a pack, and you can get it for 100 naira. And for kids condom now, you can get kids for 50 naira. And you have 3 also in the pouch. So I will say for men out there, please safeguard your health, prevent sexually transmitted infection, prevent pregnancy by picking a brand, a Fiesta condom.
Okay, what about you, doctor?
All right, she's said it all, but I would just like to add that couples, don't be afraid. Give it a try. Spice up things in the bedroom, and I'm sure your marriage will end up being better for it. Thank you.
Right. Thank you so much, viewers. Thank you so much for your contribution. We actually learned a lot today. We've been discussing a barrier method, and you don't need any form of prescription. It is cheap, affordable. You can actually get it across the counter without any form of prescription. Please join us again next week when we bring you another interesting topic about another modern child spacing method or anything about the reproductive health issue. I'm Olasumbo Modupe. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.